My name is Harrison Donna. I'm here with Sparky Lyle. How you doing this week?
All right, I'm doing good.
Can you talk about this Somerset Patriots team and how they've played so far?
Well, they've been, when we started the season, we had a really good team, and they've lost about 5 or 6 guys. In fact, I think Williams got hurt last night. But the thing is that, you know, something you always want to do here in the Atlantic League is win the first half, but they've been, haven't hit a lot of home runs, but they're playing really well there, and they're scoring runs, and the pitching is, I think, the best in the league.
Can you talk about how some of the injuries have affected your season, like you said?
Well, it's because it's an independent league. What happens is it's not like you have a minor league or anything to draw from. I mean, Brett's done a good job when he did lose guys with, if it be to Mexico or organizations or injuries, whichever the case may be. Brett and John Hunton have been really doing a really good job as far as bringing somebody in here to kind of fill that spot. And I think one of the things they do when that happens, you know, a lot of teams will just bring in a body, and maybe the guy might not even be able to play that well. But in the past, the Patriots haven't done that. We try and wait until we can find somebody that can play close to the ability of the guy you've lost. And I think that's been very important, because everybody loses guys in this league from the first day on, and it's how well you can replace them. And they've done a great job this year doing that.
Can you talk about John Hutton's role as a player and a player?
Who's that?
John Hutton, the guy you were talking about with Brett.
I don't know who you're talking
John
about.
Hutton.
Oh, John Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, I think last year after the season was over, you know, Brett Jodie was always our player development guy, and he always ended up getting the players and stuff for the next season. And I think John Hunton wanted to do that. And the important thing about having a guy like that is John Hunton's been around this game now for 8 or 9 years. He played professionally. He's been in the minor league systems. And if you don't know the guys in the minor leagues now, you're going to have a tough time knowing who these guys are. You can look at their numbers. I mean, they send you the numbers, and you can look them all over, and they may be good, but a lot of these guys, when you finally see them or see them play, their last set of numbers, which usually aren't good, that's where they're playing right now. But John Hunton, I think, knows these guys from playing against them, with them, or because he's been so current, that they haven't really missed on too many guys that they've brought in. And that's a big plus, believe me.
You were a manager in this league for a lot of years. Do you ever miss managing now that you've been out?
I missed it a little bit last year, but I mean, I had 15 years in, and I got my 1000th win, and all those things that you try to do as a manager. We got 5 championships, and you know, I'm gonna turn 70 this July, and I'm thinking to myself, well, am I going to be able to double that? Do I have enough time? No. And the thing was, you know, Brett was ready to manage, I think, and it was important to the organization to get him involved and get him in the managerial position. And Mr. Kelfer and I, you know, we worked out a good thing here where I'm up here for the home games and everything, and I don't think we even thought about anybody else taking over as manager outside of Brett Jodie. You know, he'd been here for 7 years, knows the ins and outs of the Patriots organization, how we do things here, and I think it was a good move. I'm happy.
Can you talk about the decision to stick around and how much it means to you that you get to stick with this loyal fan base?
Well, I'm glad about it. The fans have been so loyal to me and to the Patriots and everything else, and you know, I just think it's something that, you know, it's maybe my turn to give back a little bit more now. I mean, it's a whole different ball game being up here than down there. You know, I don't really see the fans that much when I'm down there, but you know, now I see a lot of different things that go on in the ballpark. It's like when I walk around in the suites up there. I mean, it is really a nice thing. I mean, everybody up there is a fan not only of the Patriots but of me and the Yankees, and I mean, it just can't get better. I have a wonderful night every single night, just going around talking to people and having a good time. All right, man. Thank you. Nice seeing you again.
Nice to see you too. I'm Harrison Brown. I'm here with Corey Smith, Somerset Patriots baseball player. How are you doing today, Corey?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Can you talk about your All-Star season this year and what it means to be selected for the All-Star game again?
Getting an All-Star selection it's an honor. It's definitely something that you appreciate. You take pride in the way you go out and play your game, and it's nice to be recognized and have people acknowledge what you're doing.
Can you talk about today's game a little bit? What your predictions are?
I don't like to make predictions. I know we're going to come out and play hard. We're a little short right now with guys, but this team's scrappy. We won the first half.
Jason!
We've got a bunch of guys that know how to win, so we're just going to go out and leave it on the field and see what happens.
What's your mindset coming to today's game?
The same as every other game. I try to play every game like it's going to be the last. I play hard every day. Try to come out and lead by example, and the rest is kind of, the rest kind of takes care of itself.
Can you talk about your experiences with the Cleveland Indians?
Oh, it was fun. That was a team that originally drafted me. Obviously, hitting Jacobs Field. Well, when it was called Jacobs Field, that was an awesome time. It's just about pursuing a dream. They were the first window for me to try to pursue that dream, and I was fortunate enough to have that opportunity.
Can you talk about the Home Run Derby? Will you be participating in that this year?
Yeah, I think I am in the Home Run Derby. That's just fun. It's really just batting practice. The only thing is there's no turtle. There's no turtle there to kind of knock the ball down if you foul it off. But, Home Run Derbies are always fun. It's not my first. I just try to go and get it as far as I can.
All right, thank you.
You got it.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Harrison Brown, and I'm here with Brett Jodie. How you doing there, Brett?
Good. How about you, Eric?
Good. Can you talk about winning the first half of the season, what it means to you?
Yeah, I mean, we came out here this year with the goal to win the first half. Same as last year. That's the goal, to win both halves or whatever. Last year we battled all year with these guys, the Sugarland Skeeters, and won 90 games, but they won 95 and won both halves. So we were kind of chasing them the whole year. This year we kind of got out to a good start and found a lot of different ways to win along the first half, but very fortunate to win enough games and come out with that first half, and it feels good. I mean, we're a little bit banged up right now with injuries and different things, a lot of player movement, guys getting picked up, which is a good thing as far as the player movement is concerned, so we're happy about that, but it was very fortunate that we could win that first half and just kind of reload and get back on track for the second half, but we're looking to try to make a push and win the second half also, but very nice when you solidify a playoff berth, and you have that, because that's what you play 140 games for, is for the postseason, and we're fortunate enough to be involved with that.
Can you talk about last postseason a little bit? You guys had a good postseason and just fell short of the championship.
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird postseason because I felt like us and Sugarland were two very good teams, and we met in the first round divisional playoffs. Even though we beat them, the first 3 games, they were all tight games, very close games. The first 2 were down there, and then we won the 3rd game here. But a team going head to head, 95 wins versus 90 wins during the regular season, it was just that was almost like the championship right there, But then we had to kind of get going again, reload a little bit, and get ready for the championship against Long Island. And really what got us there was the long ball. We kind of were in control of the first game. I think we had a no-hitter through 5 or something. Same thing with the second game. But gave up the big, I think it was a 2-run homer or a 3-run homer or something in each of those games. And even game 5, all 3 games we lost, we gave up a 3-run homer, I think, in game 5 too. So really the long ball got us, man. But we fought hard. We lost the first 2 in Long Island, came back here, won 2 games, including that 16-inning win. That was, it was a really special postseason, special year. But we did come up a little bit short of the ultimate goal. But still, overall, last year was just a lot of memories being created. A very special season, one that I'll never forget. But we came up a little bit short of the ultimate goal. But looking forward to this year, being back in the postseason, hopefully obtaining that.
You have a lot of guys from last year's team on this year's team. Is the mesh still there from last year's championship caliber team?
Well, I don't think there's a lot of guys. I wouldn't agree with you there. I think there is some important guys, definitely. But I don't think there's a lot of guys back. But I think we have some key parts. We've also added some very huge key additions and guys that understand what Patriots baseball is about, and guys that are contributing every night, man. Whether they're pitcher, position player, or whatever, we're all on the same page. We've got a great clubhouse in there, and all these guys want to be here, do well, succeed, and help us win a championship. So that's what's going on right now. Really good group, and excited to see what the future holds.
What's the mindset for tonight's game against a good Sugarland team?
Mindset for what?
Tonight's game.
Well, like I said, we're a little banged up right now. We're not really going out there at full strength, but that happens to a lot of teams throughout the year. I'm not making excuses or anything like that. A lot of times with the way things work, we don't have a farm system to pick guys up from or anything. If you have injuries or anything, or if you have guys get picked up, sometimes you can't replace them right away with equal or better talent. So that's kind of where we are right now. Very fortunate to have the All-Star break coming up. But we got some guys in there that are ready to go out here and give us a good game. And we're going to go out there and give everything we got. And we're trying to win these games and finish strong in the beginning of the second half, I guess. Take the 4 days, which is much needed for our club right now, and then we'll resume the second half after that break. But we take every game the same, and we try to win each and every game. And each game is an individual game, and it's unique, and we try to go out there and win it. All right, thank you.